Doggie Diamonds, I'm here with Shyheim.
You already know.
Shy, what's the word?
S-I-N-Y, Sinai City, still is New York.
And for y'all don't know, he came all the way from Staten Island to BK.
Come on, Brooklyn ain't nothing new to me.
We in VIP cuts right in
bad
style.
Shout out to Boom P.
Shout out to
you
Boom
already
P.
know what it is, man. Black, what up?
Alright, so
MGB.
Basically, people want to know where Shyheim been for the past few years.
Well, you know, from like majorly, the last thing y'all probably remember was like the In Too Deep movie, the Parenthood. Well, around that time, you know, I got into a little situations, you know what I'm saying? I went on a run.
Okay.
So I was on a run from like 98 to 2001.
Okay.
Then I went upstate. I went up north. You know what I'm saying? I came home November 2003.
Okay.
So. You know, from that point on, it was the whole hustle of, you know, getting back in the circle, meeting up with different dudes, cause like it's like when you gone, people change, everything changes. Connects that was once there ain't there no more. So it's like you starting basically from the bottom up. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's named the label Bottom Up. CEO, you already know.
So a lot of people will probably want to know like how you went from Shyheim, the rugged child, to being in the acting. You know, you had all these acting roles, you was in videos, you had a few albums too. Getting incarcerated. How did that transition happen?
It was like, see, like it's different when you come into a business or anything as a kid. Cause I was doing it for the love. I didn't have no real knowledge. I didn't know like, yo, you really in the business. So you chilling in Stapleton projects and doing the stuff that your friends do, you know what I mean? Growing up. It was just a phase of growing up, you know what I mean? And you know, guidance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that guidance. My mom, you know what I'm saying, she's recovering at it. My pops in the penitentiary, my family in the pen, you know what I mean? So I didn't really have that guidance. And the people that I was up under, or like not even say up under, let me correct myself, the people that I was around obviously didn't have my best interest.
So, but you know, a lot of people, for us that don't know, we see Staten Island, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Staten Island, shout out to New Brighton, but I'm from Staten Island.
They know now, born
and
ruthless.
You know, we see you Stapleton. We know Stapleton and Park Hill used to have drama back in the days, and then they got together. But we all think Wu-Tang got your back.
See, you know what it is? Like this where people get messed up. Like Wu-Tang never put Shyheim on in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Shyheim came with R&S Productions, GP Wu, you know, Pop the Brown Hornet, C.O.D the Loud Record, Rubber Bands. You know what I'm saying? So I was signed a Virgin for my first 2 albums. I didn't do business with Wu-Tang till '99 when I was already on the run for the Man Child album. And that went a whole nother way. But you know what I'm saying. So people, for those out there that think maybe like Wu-Tang came to the hood and put somebody on, they didn't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Not like they have to, because you know somebody gonna do something, they do it because they wanna. You know what I mean?
But what is your affiliation with Wu-Tang? Because I could say from a quote I seen RZA say, I raised Shyheim from this shit in Pampers.
Yeah, RZA, me and RZA, yes. That's my relationship with RZA. And that's shout out to RZA, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, I was rhyming. I always rhymed before RZA, you know what I mean? I was rhyming with Mercury, God bless his death, from the Force MDs. He used to throw parties and stuff, and I used to perform. And then, like, me and RZA started, me and Ninth Prince, his brother, me and him was cool, and I was started being around them. That's when Prince Rakim, you know what I'm saying, days. And so that was my real affiliation with Wu-Tang in the first place. But R&S was the producer then, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I came through with my deal with R&S. Because R&S, I'm not going to say taught, but, you know, showed RZA a few techniques on how to make beats.
Okay, so you had the act, like, how did you get into acting back then also?
Well, I did, it was Gary Gray. You know what I'm saying?
Director, the Ice Cube.
He had called me for to do the role on Fridays, kicking the garbage cans down. And at that time, I was like, yo, I ain't kicking no garbage cans down, getting in no movie, because technically, if you did a movie, then you sell out. You passed, you dead. So I was like, I ain't being in that movie. You know what I mean? So then he had the Waterfalls video, and he called me like, well, TLC doing the video, and I was, you know, I'm a big fan of TLC. You already know. I was like, I'm in it. And from there, the calls just started coming in.
And he did the original Gangsters,
did The Preacher's Wife. Then went on to do In Too Deep. And you know, in the Parenthood, you know, I got the Wendy Williams Queen of Media coming out now. Executive Spike Lee joint called Nobody Till Somebody Kills You.
So you jump back in it.
And a sitcom with Winky Wright, the boxer, Jada Kiss, Bree from Top Model. There's some things out there. Me and my boy Shannon Holmes, he's the author of Be More Careful, the book. We shoot a movie this April called Hard White, so y'all should check out it. I heard Hell Rel's supposed to be in that as well. I don't know for sure, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't get the shit.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you, like, Jay-Z never let it be known that it was a secret that he wanted you on the Coming to Age record.
Yeah, see,
how come you didn't do the record?
No, listen, I never knew about the record. Alright, you gotta understand this, man. I'm 14, 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with Big Daddy Kane, Pac, Big, you know what I'm saying, Wu-Tang. I'm around all these older dudes, you know what I'm saying? And the situation came up, Jay reached out to Kane and said, yo, I got this record, I want Shyheim on it. Now, the way it went, I don't know who said what, but I know, you know what I'm saying, I never got the opportunity to
so
be
you
on
didn't get
record.
The word.
I didn't get the word that Jay wanted me on that, but then, you know, Jay said, I said I was too busy. Like, come on, I got records with Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, you know what I'm saying, Snaggerpuss, you know what I'm saying, we'll do what, you know what I mean, like, Jay, you crazy? I would have loved to do that, man, and I felt like, you know, the powers that be, it didn't happen, and, you know, I kind of got gypped out of history, because that's a big record. Bleak did a great job on it, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, like, back in the days, now you know, but what's the impact? Like, you was around and did a cipher with people, 4 people that's considered to be the greatest all time. That'd be Pac, Big, Jay, and Kane. Like, how? Like, thinking back now, do you think, like, damn, I was a part of history?
It wasn't really about that. They dug me because I was one of the only shorties at this time rhyming like that. You know, you had Chris Cross and all them, but I came and was like, fuck that, nigga. I'm from the project. This was going on in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So we was different, very different. I wasn't packaged. You know what I'm saying? I was just raw talent, and they seen that in me, and you know, they kind of took on me like a little brother.
But looking back at it now, do you say, damn, I was a part of it?
I'm just like, yo, no matter what, I don't care who sold how much records, but you can't do what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, career for career, like, nobody in my nah.
And remember when I also, like, when I hollered at you on the phone, I told you about what Cassidy said about the situation, like, you left him for dead, he came up.
First of all, I didn't know Cassidy then. You know what I'm saying? He was a dude that I met on the street, and it was the soul like, yo, we gonna get up and do something. He hit me, he was supposed to come to Staten Island. I really don't remember it like that, but he obviously wasn't there when it was time to move. Not saying nothing, but it was like, yo, I wasn't there when he got there. I had things to do. You know, I mean, if that offended him in any way, you know, I apologize, but you know.
Yeah, he just tried to put it, he's on Clue 105, he tried to put it like, this is what you get, that's bad karma, you know, he left me for dead and now he couldn't get in my show. That's
I was at his show, me and Cass met. Me and Cass met, you know, I think it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But me can't get him somewhere, like, like, I was going because I thought he was nice, you know what I'm saying? So I was going with the support. I ain't like, I'm not beefing for the shows or to be around some star niggas, like, fuck that, nigga. I'm about to chill with my niggas, that's 100. That ain't just industry shit, like, when they doing well, they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Or try to like, you know how the game goes. It's the same shit with this one.
So, and then right now, I just want to bring the people up to speed. You got the Hold That Thought record. Like, explain to people, because some people might say, yo, they all tight, you know. Explain to people what transpired to make you do that record.
Alright, years ago, this is what I'm talking about, years ago. I'm going to bring you back to like 99. I was on the run at the time. Me and Ray had a bad rub-in, you know what I'm saying? It was like oil and vinegar, you know what I mean? And whatever transpired, you know what I'm saying? Then years later, you know, I came home from up north. Like, we didn't get into no physical. We had just like a real heated argument at the time. So after that, you know, I got arrested or whatever, and I went away. The day I came home, November 4th, 2003, I got off the bus on 42nd with my draft and all that. Raekwon was performing at BB King. So I said, yo, it was Raekwon, Wu-Tang from BB King. So I said, yo, I'm going up in there. So I go up in there, I see dude, I'm like, yo, let me talk to you for a minute. And I'm like, yo, if I rubbed you the wrong way, I apologize, you know what I'm saying? I apologize to that. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he didn't never let it go, for one, because it went and got to this point. For two, I don't know what goes on with Wu-Tang as a whole business, whether RZA or whatever, but I'm RZA's man.